Hey guys, what is going on, guys? It's Frozen here, and today I'm coming you guys with a top 5. I haven't done a top 5 since forever, so this is my first ever top 5. Kind of want to do something different, and I apologize for the lack of videos, but we're getting into it. It's on vacation, you know. Anyways, this is my top 5 Blundell zombie maps. Now, the reason that we say Blundell is because, you know, Jason Blundell is now the current director of Zombies now, and I kind of wanted to recap and see what his best of his maps were since like Mob of the Dead and like Black. So basically we're just going to go through the top 5 Blundell maps. We're going to take out Black Ops 1 obviously and World of War, because first of all because Blundell didn't make them, and also that they're just straight nostalgia maps and I think they would be a bit unfair. So we're going to do Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 obviously because that's what Blundell did. So anyways, let's get straight into the video. Number 5, the Giant from Black Ops 3. The Giant, it's kind of like a filler map for me. I think like Shadows of Evil, in my opinion, was the worst Blundell Zombies map that he's ever created. I think that Shadows of Evil, even though it was really like a huge kind of idea and concept, I just don't think that it was great. I just thought it was just too tedious and stuff. The Giant, it has its problems. Okay, it's very grindy. That's the huge thing that makes it on the bottom of this list. The problem with the Giant is the lack of creativity and originality from, say, the original Dries. There's really no Easter eggs. Other than the Annihilator Easter egg, there's really no big ones, or no other than the Wonderwolf. I thought, you know, it's just kind of bland in this sense. It's still fun, don't get me wrong, but when you're just playing on and on and on, it just gets really stale real fast. There's no real sense of accomplishment compared to stuff. Now, Shadows of Evil, of course, has a lot more, and but it's just that it's way too tedious, which is why I put at the it's not even on this list, so just kind of expect that. So yeah, the Giant on my number 5 spot. Coming in at number 4, we have Zetsubou No Shima. A lot of people don't like this map, but for me, I do like this map. I think that it's pretty good for what it is. I understand what they're trying to do, especially coming off a map like Eisendrache. They want to give you a different experience than Eisendrache. No easy map. The only problem I have with this map is how long it takes to set up, like Shadows of Evil. But I don't know, I just like the atmosphere of Zetsubou. I don't know, a lot of people don't like it, but I like it a lot. The Wonder Weapon is garbage unless you upgrade it. Skull non-stop way is really good. I mean, like, I really do like the weapon variety, but the only problem is the setup. I think that just way too long to set up. However, once you start getting out to high rounds, it's really not that bad, and it's really definitely not as tedious as Shadows of Evil, but at the same time, it's not as grindy or not as like bland as the Giant, which is why it earns my number 4. So coming in at number 3 is Origins, and a lot of people are gonna kind of bash on me because the Origins is considered the best zombies map by the community. However, I think it's the 3rd best. Why? Because you got to take this from, this is more of a personal opinion, but when Origins came out, I really didn't have that much fun on it at first, but once I got into it, it just got better and better. However, I just don't like the tediousness of doing the bows, and not the bows, the staffs, and just like getting the generators set up and everything. It's not my cup of tea. I like some more simplistic maps and stuff. And yeah, you could say that's like, you know, like the generators and stuff, but well, what am I kidding? It's just the fact that I really didn't play Origins as much as I did the other maps, which is why it's on number 3. Now, don't get me wrong, it's extremely fun to play. There's a lot of things that you can do in this map. However, I just never really played it that much because it's just like I just didn't like I don't know what it is, really. It's just a personal opinion, but I just don't really like the kind of like sense of setting up, in a sense. I just think that the setting up process is a bit tedious, especially if you're going for like upgrading the boat, upgrading the staffs. Jesus, I'm confusing my words. But yeah, so that's why it deserves number 3. And coming in at number 2, we have Der Eisendrache. Now, Der Eisendrache I consider the simpler and better version of Origins. Why is that? I know a lot of people will bash on me, but I like Eisendrache because it's a lot more simpler. You get, instead of 6 generators, you got 1 power switch that turns on permanently. The Panzer's not as annoying, which is really nice. The bow quests aren't that bad compared to the staff quests, which can be tedious and time consuming because you have to build it. And here, Eisendrache, it's just like you gotta build it. You just gotta feed the dragons and then just do that. Now, the lack of creativity really kind of hurts the map a bit. However, I just like the pure sense of the concept of a castle. I just like the atmosphere. I think that the map is really good because there's a lot of things to do, kind of like Origins. Maybe a bit less, but that's still okay because it's a really good map. Regardless of what everyone says, or like what other people think, but I'm pretty sure the majority of the community agrees that Eisendrache is one of the best maps ever created. So Eisendrache, you know, it's really fun just upgrading the bows and stuff, and the bows are really overpowered, which is really why I really enjoy going to high rounds on it. It's also like, given the entire like amount of things you can do, you could just do so much, and it gets really fun because it's a lot of replay value, which is why it earns my number 2 spot. And finally, number 1, we have Mob of the Dead, Blundell's first ever map, I think, that he created and directed for Black Ops Zombies in general. Mob of the Dead has a special place in my heart. It was really the first map that really got me really into zombies. Now, I started out zombies with Transit, which was really bad. I really did not like it, but when Mob of the Dead came out, I just had an entirely different feel for zombies. I enjoyed it so much that I went back and replayed all the old maps and just got really into the storylines. Just Mob of the Dead is kind of what really made me start liking zombies and make me enjoy zombies as much as I do today. The characters are great. The atmosphere is amazing. It's a lot scarier than Zetsubou, I'll give you that. I think that this is the scariest, if not one of the scariest, one of the scariest maps of zombies history. I think that it's an incredible map because Electric Cherry, you introduce all these cool ideas and stuff that weren't rip-offs from previous maps, like the dogs, which weren't appeared from other maps. I just like the Easter eggs, and I enjoy how it's also connected to the storyline with the blood vials, which is awesome. And overall, it's just like the Hell's Redeemer, Hell's Retriever. There's a lot to do here. Now, the Afterlife is kind of like the Beast, powering up stuff. So powering up may be tedious a bit, but you know, it's a lot of fun because you can find secret passageways and stuff, which is really cool. I really like it, and which is why I think it's the best Blundell Zombies map of all time. Not only that, but I think it's my favorite Zombies map in general. So that is going to be the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Tell me if I should do more top 5s, and the upload schedule will come out soon. My COD 4 walkthrough will continue going. I promise that it will continue going. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.